Hi there, good morning everybody. I want to welcome you here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. This is a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. We're here today for the series we're running for the month of July, which is my 31 favorite rock albums that were released in the year 1969. So today it's number 16 on the list. So we're at the halfway point now, pretty much. This is the halfway day. I chose an album from a band that I followed quite a bit as a kid. Well, I wouldn't say I followed them, but I remember hearing their stuff as a kid and liking it, and then started collecting them since I've been on this channel, probably within the last year or so. So we're talking about, yes, Creedence Clearwater Revival. I've actually learned what the name is because you know how you get these names stuck in your head. Somebody says it, and then you think that's the name, and then when you go look at it, it doesn't say that at all. I always thought it was Creedence Clearwater Revival, but now it's actually Creedence. Creedence Clearwater Revival. This is the Green River album. This is the album we're going to be doing today. Um, saw this album one day, maybe last year or early in this year. Decided I needed to have it. And now I've collected a few more of their albums as well. But this one definitely have been listening to it on occasion when the occasion arises for it to have a turn. I do like this photo quite a bit too. It's a pretty good country kind of photo. I kind of think of this band as a southern rock band. And maybe these might be the gateway to the southern rock for me because I've kind of have a little bit of opposition in me towards the southern rock. Yes, I like Leonard Skinner. They're kind of the only one though. And then this one, and then I've been open to the Allman Brothers and Molly Hatchet and a few others that I hadn't been previously open up to, and now I seem to be getting there. So, anyways, this album released in 1969. Um, uh, entire entirety of 9 tracks here. Sorry, my nose wants to sneeze, but I'm not going to. So we're gonna go on with it. So this particular album, 9 tracks plus 4 bonus tracks on here, but I won't go on about the bonus. Actually, there's 5 bonus tracks on here. So we're just gonna talk about the tracks that normally come on this album. I do like this cover. It's kind of reminiscent of the South, really. So you got Green River on here, Commotion, Tombstone Shadow, Wrote a Song for Everyone. Bad Moon Rising, of course, is the kind of big song here, and probably the song that introduced me to the band. I think that's likely the one that I first heard, caught my attention. There's a couple of them, but I think this was probably the one. You've got Lodi, Cross Tie, Walker, Sinister Purpose, The Night Time is the Right Time. This is kind of a catchy. There's some kind of catchy rhythm and catchy guitar parts to it. I think the album really kind of has that southern flavor to it, though. And as much as have been somewhat resistant to it, it is different than a lot of them. I think it's just basically because of the catchiness of the beats and stuff. Whereas some of the meanderings that go on with some of the other bands have been hard for me to overcome. But I'm finding that I'm liking it more. So this might be the beginning of that. So, anyways, today's album chosen for Green River from Creedence Clearwater Revival, CCR. That is my pick for today. Please like and subscribe. That's much appreciated. If you want, you can leave comments about either Green River or about Creedence Clearwater Revival if you wish in the comment section below. And we will be back tomorrow with another episode of my 31 favorite rock albums released in 1969. So take care. Have yourself a good evening. And from Prog Monster, goodbye.